Hello everyone, my name is Chaos007 and today I'm going to give you guys a special treat. I'm going to read a page of the Wikipedia in order to increase the cultural minds of this young generation. So let's begin. Triskaidecaphobia. Triskaidecaphobia, from Greek tris meaning tree, kai meaning and, deca meaning 10, and phobia meaning fear or morbid fear, is a fear of the number 13. It is a superstition and related to a specific fear of Friday the 13th, called Triskaidecaphobia or Triskaidecaphobia. The term was first used by Isaac Coriat in Abnormal Psychology. There is a myth that the earliest reference to 13 being unlucky or evil is from the Babylonian Code of Hammurabi, where the 13th law is omitted. In fact, the original Code of Hammurabi has no numeration. The translation by L.W. King in 1910, edited by Richard Hooker, omitted one article. Other translations of the Code of Hammurabi, for example the translation by Robert Francis Harper, include the 13th article. Some Christian traditions have it that at the Last Supper, Judas, the disciple who betrayed Jesus, was the 13th to sit at the table. However, the Bible itself says nothing about the order at which the apostles sat. Also, the number 13 is not uniformly bad in the Christian or Judeo-Christian tradition. For example, the attributes of God, also called the attributes of mercy, are enumerated in the Torah. Some modern Christian churches also use 13 attributes of God in sermons. Triskaidecaphobia may have also affected the Vikings. It is believed that Loki, in the Norse pantheon, was the 13th god. More specifically, Loki was believed to have engineered the murder of Balder, and was the 13th guest to arrive at the funeral. This is perhaps related to the superstition that if 13 people gather, one of them will die the following year. Another Norse tradition involves the myth of Norna guests. When the uninvited Norns show up at his birthday celebration, thus increasing the number of guests from 10 to 13, the Norns curse the infant by magically binding his lifespan to that of a mystic candle they presented to him. Ancient Persians believed the 12 constellations in the zodiac control the months of the year, and each rule the earth for 1,000 years, at the end of which the sky and earth collapse in chaos. Therefore, the number is identified with chaos, and the reason Persians leave their houses to avoid bad luck on the 13th day of the Persian calendar, a tradition called Zizdag Beh. On Friday 13, October 1307, the Knights Templar were ordered to be arrested by Philip IV of France. A theory was formed in the book Born in Blood, The Lost Secrets of Freemasonry by John J. Robinson, that the Templars went underground among Masons in England and later developed into Freemasons. Because a few of the founding fathers of the United States of America were Freemasons, it is possible that the memory of that day is preserved in the Friday the 13th. In 1881, an influential group of New Yorkers led by U.S. Civil War veteran Captain Will Fowler came together to put an end to this and other superstitions. They formed a dinner cabaret club, which they called the 13 Club. At the first meeting, on Friday 13 January 1881, at 8:13 p.m., 13 people sat down to dine in room 13 of the room. The guests walked under a ladder to enter the room and were seated among piles of salt. All of the guests survived. 13 clubs sprang up all over North America for the next 40 years. Their activities were frequently reported in leading newspapers, and their numbers include 5 future US presidents, from Chester A. Arthur to Theodore Roosevelt. 13 clubs had various imitators, but they all gradually faded from interest as people became less superstitious. And that's what the Wikipedia has to say about Triskaidecaphobia. In case you haven't noticed, this is my 13th video. So to celebrate the fact that I already have 13 videos, which there is nothing to celebrate, but what the heck, I wanted to talk about this strange fear of the number 13. So I leave you now with all the times that I couldn't say Triskaidecaphobia. Bye. Triskaidecaphobia. Triskaidecaphobia. Son of a Tetris. No, I can't even say Tetris. Triskaidecaphobia. Yes, finally. Jeez. Let's see if I can do it again. What's this? Why can't they give simple names to simple things? Triskaidecaphobia.